having them definitely made me stop and think like, dang, am I cheating? Like, am I breaking the rules? It felt like I was like breaking the rules and the lock police are gonna come get me. Hey guys, welcome back. It's TYRATHETHIRD, and first and foremost, let me just apologize because I did not mean to be gone that long. I really didn't. Apologies. Apologize for that. But I'm here now. We're back together. We're reunited and it feels so good. If you read the title of the video, then you know that I am gonna touch on my own lock extensions in this video, but it's not what you think. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about all things that have to do with lock extensions. You know, I know there's a lot of varying opinions on lock extensions. I know that there's a lot of hoopla. Yeah, I know that's my word. There's a lot of hoopla around whether lock extensions are considered cheating, and I definitely have an opinion, but it might not be the opinion that you think it'll be. So if you want to see more, just stay tuned. Okay guys, so I know there's a lot of dialogue and varying opinions in the lock community on lock extensions, so I thought this would be the perfect time to discuss my take on them and my own personal experience with lock extensions. So what are lock extensions? Lock extensions are installed with either human or synthetic hair. When properly installed, lock extensions can be left in permanently. They can be used to transform your loose natural hair or extend the length of your current set of locks. Now, you may have seen some of your favorite rappers getting lock extensions, but more recently, the newest fad is faux locks. People tend to confuse lock extensions with faux locks commonly, but they are not the same. Faux locks are more of a protective style that a lot of loose naturals go for to get the locked look without committing. We're starting to see a lot more celebs rocking the locked look, and I believe this is increasing the popularity of locks, lock extensions, and faux locks in general. Zendaya, Ciara, Rihanna, and many more have all sported this look recently and went viral, rightfully so. I mean, I think they look great, but some people really don't care for this trend. One celebrity in particular I've seen rock both faux locks and natural locks is Willow Smith. Willow and her brother Jaden both have had gorgeous sets of natural locks, but from time to time, Willow would put faux locks over her locks. So I guess the question really comes down to, is it inauthentic or disingenuous for those with locks to add extensions, whether it be lock extensions or faux locks? Another example is Chloe Bailey. Chloe Bailey is one half of the sister duo Chloe and Halle. They are both super talented actors, singers, and musicians. They're also popularly known for sporting their long, beautiful natural locks. Recently in Chloe's solo ventures, she's been sporting these long, blonde faux locks. Now, I personally like her natural locks better, but I just found it interesting that she too is switching it up with the faux locks. I mean, it really speaks to the versatility of locks in general. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's wrong to wear weave over your locks? Do you feel like wearing lock extensions is cheating the lock journey? Let me know down in the comment section. Okay, so now let's take a look at what the lock community has to say about this. Now, these views do not reflect the lock community as a whole. It's just a few comments that I found on a Facebook post about lock extensions. Now, I have taken the liberty of blurring out everybody's picture and everybody's name so I don't need to end up in court with y'all about this, okay? So, all right, let's get into it. So, this first comment says, anybody that has fake hair on their locks are not dreads to me. Just got fake locks over your hair, period. I said what I said. The next one says, it's just cheating. So when somebody say they not yours, don't get offended because they not. It's a lifestyle, not a hairstyle. And calling it a journey isn't fair to the ones that actually started from short hair and waited for their hair to form and blossom on its own. Or the ones that started with long hair and had to go through the difficulty of budding and the shrinkage that happens as their hair locks. Those are journeys. You can be mad and say what you want. Okay, blah, blah, blah. She getting petty now. You're treating your locks as a hairstyle. Where's the embracement of loving your natural hair if you're just going to cheat the process? Seems to me some people don't know what they want. It's either locks or weave. Choose one. I am so confused with some groups. Locks or weave, which one is it? I'm about to get more into my personal opinion in a second, but I chose some of the more negative and extreme comments I could find to really show you guys how some people view this topic. I mean, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, but golly, like, not everyone wants to go through the baby stage or start from scratch. If there are more options out there, why not let them take advantage of them? Tyra, I'm passing it to you. So if you made it to this part of the video, that means we already covered the basics of what lock extensions are, how celebrities are starting to wear them more often and what impact that's had, what some members of the lock community have had to say about lock extensions. We've gone over all of that. Well, I thought it would only be appropriate that I share my own lock extension experience with you guys. I am a hybrid of those with natural locks and lock extensions. Yes, it's true. If you've been watching me from the beginning, you're probably like, no, I've been watching you from the beginning. I know that you started your lock journey with 2-strand twists and diamond parting. 100% true. I started my locks with my own natural loose hair. I've had my locks for 3 years and 3 months, and there have been so many changes. I've colored my locks, cut them by accident. I've combined some, split some apart, restarted some. In 2020, I accidentally cut one of my locks off. If I can find the picture, I'll put it in here. But I had a lock that was thinning at the root. And so I had the bright idea to tie it in a knot. Well, when I tied it in a knot, it started pulling a lot and causing a lot of tension. So I was like, okay, in my head, using my logic, I said, this is how stupid I am, okay? I said, I'll just cut the knot off of the lock, and then the lock will stay and the knot will just fall off. That was my logic. That was my logic. 12 years of public school education, 4 years of college education. I thought that I could cut the knot of my lock off without the entire lock falling off. So I cut it and it fell off naturally. I ended up having like a lock that was just like a little nub over here. Again, if I can find that footage, I will insert it, but it was a very small little nub here. Well, one day I went to my loctician. She noticed that I also had a patch of loose hair over here in this area. And so she ended up starting another baby lock over here. So now I have a nub right here and a baby starter comb coil right here. All right, so basically when I take my hair down, my hair looks like this because I have 2 little short locks here. But anyways, I look like an alien or like a black girl reindeer or something. I don't know what I look like, but it was a mess. Moved back up here and got the new loctician. She noticed that I had a nub right here and a nub right here. So she asked me, she said, did we ever set up a plan to repair these locks? And I said, I think we talked about it, but we never really put anything like on the books. Like we never scheduled anything. So right then and there, she was like, I think I have some lock extensions left over, let me see. So she started going through her stuff, and sure enough, she had 2 lock extensions, and so she just put them in, and I was like, well, damn. And so she put them in, and thus started my lock extension journey. So all of my locks are natural except those 2. I do have 2 lock extensions in my hair right now. I'm gonna take my hair down and show y'all what they look like and tell y'all what the experience has been like so far. My hair is dirty right now, so don't judge me. So let's see if I can find the first lock extension. Sometimes it's really hard to find it because it blends so well. Oh, I found it on the first try. Okay, so here is the first lock extension. This is what it looks like. I can, like, just looking at my hair, you can't tell really. Well, you might be able to tell now that I pointed it out, but in general, some days, like, I have a really hard time finding it because it blends that well. The reason why I can tell that it's a lock extension, it feels different from my hair. It does feel coarse like natural hair, but it just feels so ever slightly different. But it looks like this. It's about the same length as the rest of my hair, and like I said, it blends very well. Let's see if we could find the second one. This is the second one right here. I'm trying not to show y'all how dirty my hair is, but whatever. Y'all know how it go. I'm gonna wash it. Can't really tell. I think my hair stops about right here, and then the rest is the extension. So yeah, my experience so far with them has been nothing out of the ordinary. Would I ever get a head full of lock extensions? I don't know. For me personally, there's something about growing your own hair, going through the entire journey and watching all of the changes, because as your hair grows and changes, so do you. So it becomes a more meaningful journey than you would think. You would think it's hair, because it is, it's just hair, but the journey becomes a little bit more meaningful when you kind of start from scratch. So when I think about possibly if I ever had to comb this set out, would I start with lock extensions or instant locks? I think I would. I think I would. Feel like if I wanted to start over and I wanted to start with extensions, then that's my prerogative, that's my business. I think we need to stop applying our own personal beliefs and our own journeys and experiences and perspectives. We need to stop trying to assign that to other people in their lives, because the way that I look at things is not the way that you look at things, and the way that I feel about my hair might not align with how you feel about your hair. And so when we have these conversations about natural locks versus lock extensions, I think the issue is people aren't minding their business. Okay? Look to your neighbor and say, mind the business that pays you. Do I think it's cheating? Absolutely not. I don't think it's cheating, because this isn't a game. We're not playing anything. And who's being cheated then? If it's cheating, who's being cheated? Because the person getting the lock extensions, I'm pretty sure they're satisfied. They're satisfied and happy with the choice that they made for themselves. So who's being cheated? You? How are you being cheated about someone else's hair? All right, guys, so that's my video for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I really took my time and tried to get the facts straight. I really wanted to make an objective video about this. I really wanted to present as much information as possible before giving my opinion. If you want to see more videos like this, more content like this, more content in general from me, hit that subscribe button. Sorry, I had to get my throat right. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on my notifications. Leave me a like, leave a comment, share this video, send me $50,000 via Cash App. I think that's it. Yeah, now I have to go to the gym and I'm really upset about it, but I'm gonna smile because it's good for me. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.